Beato. Number 1. Classical School of Criminology. Focus on the crime based on the assumption that individuals choose to commit crimes after weighing the consequences of their action. According to classical criminologists, individuals have free will. Number 2. Cephalic calculus or the pleasure and pain principle. It is a theory that processes that individuals calculate the consequences of his action by weighing the pleasure or gain and the pain or suffering he would derive from doing the action. 3. Cephalic calculus or the pleasure and pain principle is a theory that processes that individuals calculate the consequences of his action by weighing the pleasure or gain and the pain or suffering he would derive from doing the action. Number 4. Neoclassical. This theory modified the doctrine of free will by stated that free will of men may be affected by factors and crime is committed due to some compelling reasons that prevail. 5. Positivist school. It demands for facts and scientific proof, tags, changing the study of crime and criminals into scientific approach, biological, physiological, sociological determinism. 6. Sociological determinism. Believed that criminals could not be morally responsible for their crimes because they did not choose to commit crime but rather were driven to commit them by conditions in their lives. 7. Rafael Garofalo. Influenced by Lombroso's theory of atavistic stigmata, man's inferior and animalistic behavior, he traced the roots of criminal behavior not to physical features but to their physiological equivalents, which he called moral anomalies. Number 8. Chicago School. Focus on the function of social institutions such as the social and the family and how their breakdowns influence deviant and anti-social behavior. 9. French School. It emphasized interaction between social and physiological factors, the importance of biological and physical factors in crime causation. It posited that crime was socially defined and socially determined. 10. Gabriel Tardy. He was a French lawyer and sociologist that emphasized that social factors were sufficient to explain why crime varied within each society. Tardy contended that some people learn and engage in crime much as other people learn, imitate occupations and social customs. 11. Theory in imitation. This meant that people imitate other within whom they have frequent contact. Essentially, the same people copy and come to prepare different types of clothing. 12. The Socialist School. Based on the writings of Karl Marx and Friedrich Engels began around 1850, de-emphasized the economics determinism. It concentrates on the needs for quality among all citizens. This theory are based upon the basic ideas that puberty causes people to be inclined to criminal activities. 13. Cartographical school. This school viewed crime as a necessary expression of social conditions. One of these alternative ways was associated with looking for geographical pattern and criminal behavior. 14. Retribution. Retribution certainly includes elements of deterrence, incapacitation, and rehabilitation, but also ensures that guilty will be punished. The instant protection and societal balance restored after being disrupted by crime. Retribution is thus the only appropriate moral justification for punishment. 15. Deterrence. Many believe that if offenders see that crimes are punished severely, then it should put them off from committing those crimes. It should also show in society that crimes are punished, and it should also deter them from committing similar crimes.